push a little button or something, and I knew where the key was and how to get into Grandpa Burton's house. And Brad lived right next to Grandpa and Grandma Burton's house. And so we were over there playing, and I says, man, we ought to have some cookies at my grandpa's house. And they were at work. They owned Ken's Market down in North Ogden, which is now the daycare center, Casper's Daycare Center across from North Ogden Elementary on the southeast side. But anyway, so we proceeded to get the key out of the garage, get the key, put it in the door, got into the house, and they had these little thick. They were about as thick as your finger, round as about a nickel or a quarter, probably more like a nickel, and they were like white mints, and they had them in a little glass tray, and you could just pick them out and eat these white mints. So we went in there and started eating these white mints, and they had a cookie jar, and we just opened up the cookie jar, and we're sitting there eating cookies, and so we broke into Grandma and Grandpa's house. We knew how to get in there, and we're kind of having a good old time. All of a sudden, we hear the sirens, woo, 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 however they sounded back then. They sounded like, anyway, but whatever, I'm poor imitation. But we heard those sirens start, and we're like, oh crap, the cops are coming to get us because we broke into Grandma and Grandpa's house. So we ran out. I assumed that I shut the door and locked it. I have no idea. I assume we put the key back. I have no idea. I don't remember that part, but I remember running like crap to get home. And Brad went his way, which was next door, on just to the west of Grandma and Grandpa Burton's house. And I went east and north to my house up where Welling's home was. We lived in the basement of that. And there again, I was probably about 4, 5, or 6 in that age range. And we got up there, and when I was running, I remember running. I was so nervous. I cut the corner so sharp right there at what was their name? Anyway, Egberts or Eberts? I can't remember. Anyway, right there in the corner where. Anyway, right there in the corner, I ran. I cut that corner kind of sharp, and I stepped on a bunch of those little thorns, and they poked in my feet and made my feet bloody and hurt. Anyway, I had to hurry and get home because I didn't want to get caught by the cops. But anyway, and Grandma and Grandpa never found out about that. They never knew about me and Brad getting into their house and eating cookies.